You're a man with big opinions. You're a young guy as well, in your 20s. This is sort of familiar territory in some respects to you.
It's heartbreaking. And the thing is, something that Charlie has obviously done, which goes without saying really, is impacted the youth. And in the UK, that's why I aim to achieve. I want to awaken the youth to traditional conservative principles and the fact that we don't want to be censored and we need free speech and debate. That is something that I campaign for on a daily basis. What's really, really depressing, and you actually touched on it before I came on, is the fact that our Prime Minister has actually put a tweet out saying we must all be free to debate openly and freely without fear. Coming from that man, that has to be one of the most undermining, hypocritical statements of the year. That man would have had Charlie Kirk locked up in the UK if he was to do what he's done in America. I mean, I do think this goes beyond left and right wing. I think this is now a battle of good and evil. I mean, Charlie Kirk was, you know, an incredibly strong Christian, and you can't help but realize that people have been hijacked. People have had their minds turned into this kind of soup of this dystopian chaos that apparently individuals who oppose just basic attacks on our freedom are suddenly far-right fascists that deserve to be killed. We are seeing this rise in hatred, and we really do need to club together in unity and resist the temptation to fight amongst one another, because really we're at a kind of t-junction here 100%. As to what direction we want to go in. I am emboldened, but it's just a stark reminder that I will sometimes walk into situations, regardless of the consequences, just holding on to my principles. You know, these members of Antifa, which have so much hatred and disgust at individuals like myself and others, that would be very willing to go to prison in the name of stabbing individuals or shooting individuals just to take down their opinions. And that's the reality. So no, I am emboldened, and we should keep fighting for free speech in the name of Charlie Kirk, and that is exactly what he would expect of young men especially. And he came over to the UK recently and he made that point very clear, that we are responsible for bringing freedom to the US and pioneering freedom and democracy, and yet we're the ones that are now directly attacking it. So it's the responsibility of people like myself, you, and young men and young women across the UK and the US to keep fighting for freedom and free speech, because if we don't, we are going to go down George Orwell 1984.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Montgomery, we appreciate your time.